Right, ladies and gentlemen, our final contest in Ring A, bout number 23, a senior 92 kilogram open class contest. Introducing in the red corner from the Gilford Amateur Boxing Club in Ireland, William John McCarton. And his opponent in the blue corner from the Finchley Amateur Boxing Club, Anthony Ibekwe. Red McCarton, blue Ibekwe.
I think quite often with some of these amateur tournaments, the paperwork that is submitted is what is read out. It's Anthony Ibekwe from Finchley in the blue, and Willie John McCarton from Gilford Ireland, one of our Irish visitors. And I know that that looks like a small ring, but these are two very big men. It's not an optical illusion. Over 92 kg final Riviera Box Cup. This is the last one. Here we go. And it's going to be bombs away, you would think.
McCarton's got all guns blazing here, hasn't he? Bobbing and weaving, looking to get inside and throw body shots and big left hooks.
He's got a good jab, Ibekwe though, and then he just cuffs McCarton around the right-hand side, and then he comes up the middle as well.
Well, that's the shot for McCarton, is the uppercut, because he's trying to duck and dive and come inside, and jab, uppercut is the shot for him. So he's got to be careful, McCarton. He doesn't want to duck onto a big uppercut. He's got to use his feints and be clever and try and come inside that jab and get on top of
back.
Ibekwe.
Stiff right hand. Forget the uppercut, that was a quality shot, but McCarton's taking it really well and fires straight back. These two are straight down to business. It's a fast pace, Matt. It's a fast pace for two very big men.
Yeah.
High tempo. Good jab from Ibekwe in the blue. Southpaw stance now for McCarton. Switches straight back though.
I mean, he started the round so fast, McCarton. I'm guessing he was looking to try and make an early impression, an early dent. But I wonder what his thoughts are now. Does he feel that he made that dent, or is he having second thoughts?
Yeah, mate, you're right. He certainly tried to make a statement, didn't he? And Ibekwe, actually, full credit to him. He wasn't sort of knocked out of his own rhythm, his own game plan. He's actually come back quite well and landed some good shots himself. So these are well matched, actually, in different ways.
Well, if someone's hell-bent on coming out at you and, just throwing the kitchen sink, sometimes you've got no choice but just to tuck up and ride out the early storm. Otherwise you're just going into a swinging match and then it's 50-50, whoever lands. So,
there's the uppercut, Matt. You mentioned it. Right, uppercut from Ibekwe.
Yeah, I mean, that's the shot. You've got a guy who's looking to, slip and slide and roll underneath and come in on side. You want to keep him at that distance with the jab and try and time him as he ducks, try and walk him onto the uppercut.
Good defence there from McCarton, because Ibekwe's just throwing some quite nice right hands there. He doesn't block that one or the uppercut, McCarton.
Yeah, that was nice. Right uppercut, then just switched the attack and looped it underneath. A good uppercut. Good right hand, though, there from McCarton.
Yeah,
on
great.
The belt.
Yeah, great first round. What a nice moment yesterday. The semi-final. It was Stewart against the Finchley competitor. They both stood next to each other, knowing they were going to box each other, and watched the other semi-final. It was really, really good. You think, God, lads, you're going to be tearing into each other in less than 24 hours' time. Yeah. So they were quite happy just to indulge.
I've seen that before in amateur tournaments over the years.
Yeah, it's not that deep. They just stood and enjoyed the boxing and shared a good yarn. Where are we now? In the Ibekwe corner. Just out of shot there if we wind it out fraction. That is Sean Murphy. I mean, anyone that's followed Finchley or Anthony Joshua as an amateur, and even years before that, he was a brilliant pro. Sean Murphy, I think he was British Commonwealth champion back in the day. And I think Johnny Oliver and Sean Murphy are two of the people that are really credited with some of the success of Anthony Joshua, and it's amazing that he's still down there at Finchley, still putting all that time and effort into his fighters. So big up to Sean Murphy. There's not been really any feeling out process in this fight at all. If you waited all day...
McCarton didn't allow it, did he? Just as soon as that bell went, he sprinted across the ring and, like you say, tried to really make an early impression on Ibekwe.
Ibekwe sunk a nice right hand downstairs there, which landed. And then McCarton just got himself caught there at an awkward distance where he couldn't get close, and Ibekwe just pinged him with a right hand. A little bit of swelling, I think, on the left-hand side around the eyelid of McCarton, not to be surprised, but he had a good end to the round, McCarton, right on the bell, like you mentioned, and it was in a sort of similar position where Ibekwe's back just touched the ropes.
You see, when McCarton's leaned over his front foot a little bit like that, you know, leaving his head in the bucket, as they call it, that's when Ibekwe should be trying to loop the uppercut underneath, trying to thread it through the middle. He hasn't even really got to overthink it or look at it, he's just got to throw it underneath.
Good defence from McCarton, hands were up high.
Yeah, I mean, he's done well there, McCarton. He's slipped inside the jab, but once you're there and you've slipped inside, you want to throw, you know, whether it's left hook, left screw shot. You've done
good work from Ibekwe. Yeah, you've done the hard part, you're right, you've done the hard yards to get there. I feel like Ibekwe has just settled into a bit of a groove that McCarton probably needs to try and knock him out of at the moment.
Yeah.
Good shot.
He's putting those shots together nicely. You know, he's got gears there. You know, when he landed that shot and he knew he was there, he you know, those shots he put together, uppercut, hook, uppercut, and then left, right side, changing it around. But you could see he turned up the tempo a couple of notches.
Yeah, so not everything has to be heavy.
Exactly.
Touch, and then he went up. That was lovely. You're right, exactly. Well described as well. And there he goes again. Just touch with the shot and then climb into the next one. I tell you, William John McCarton has got no shortage of determination and chin, because at periods there, Ibekwe was really going through the gears and up in that tempo.
Yep, but he stayed with him, didn't he? Even though he couldn't stay with him with the punch power, but he stayed with him in terms of, you know, you can see his will hasn't been broke or even deterred. You see he's sucking up there, he's game, he's gutsy, he's tough, he's durable.
I hope you won't mind me saying, but if you imagine a Navy shipyard scrapper from the 1820s, that's what William John McCarton looks like there. What a bear of a man. I would not want to stand across the ring and look at that face right now. Look at him.
I was thinking gangs in New York, but...
He looks a real determined character. Look at that face. I think this is the riot act as well. Go on, get into him. This is the last one. This is the last round of the day. It's now or it's never.
Oh, here he is.
Good right hand though from Ibekwe.
Yeah, McCarton's just, you know, it's good. You know, he knows he needs this round. He's coming out big, fast, strong, but he's just got to be careful that he doesn't get too reckless. He's got to stay mindful of what's coming back at him so he doesn't walk onto a shot he doesn't see.
Ibekwe switches really well, though. He doesn't stay headhunting. He does switch to the body and then come back up.
Yeah, and even he's good at switching with the same hand. Like you say, right hook, right uppercut. Then he'll go over to the left side, do the same.
Nice touch of gloves there. I don't think there was anything deliberate there from McCarton. He was in the middle of a flow there, and Ibekwe just got tangled up. What could McCarton find here? It's good defence from McCarton because not all of these are landing. He's just riding the shots and taking them on the gloves and trying to get into this range. But this is where you said, once you got there, now you've got to make it pay.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good right hand from McCarton. He found the answer that time. Can he go again?
Sometimes you see with fighters, they burn up so much energy trying to get inside. By the time they're there, they want to have a breather.
I think Ibekwe, though, it's just because he is so fluid. You know, we've seen some single shots today from in other fights, but actually at the heavier weight here, he's really, really easy on the eye, Anthony Ibekwe.
Yeah, but such a big guy, he's actually nice and loose, isn't he?
Impressive so far. Can William John McCarton just put a dent in him, though? In the dying embers of the Riviera Box Cup. Who's going to have the final say here? The last bout of the day in Ring A. They both got good engines because the punch output's been really good as well. Oh, just misses with a left hook there, McCarton. That's the 10-second clacker, but it will be surely time off. We've got a loose thread. We'll be straight back to it. McCarton, he's finishing how he started, to be fair. Whether anything in between there has put a dent in Ibekwe that could make a difference. Ibekwe's been really impressive, to be fair, with the right hand, but it takes two to make a really good fight, and these two have really laid it all on the line. Brilliant action. Last 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds of the Riviera Box Cup on Sky Sports. Oh, great action. Well done. They started yesterday talking it out like two friends stood at the bar, and they've ended up slugging it out and embracing. Brilliant action.
I was going to say they've certainly earned each other's respect there, but I think they already had it anyway, didn't they?
That was fought in a brilliant manner as well. That's everything that we hoped it would be, I think, the Box Cup, and that was a lovely way to finish it. Big smiles all round from both of our fighters, which is great. All important final checks as well. So there was a lot of leather thrown there and a lot of leather landed as well. Wouldn't mind seeing that one again. Don't think they want to do it today, though. I mean, we've been here a long time, haven't we? They probably deserved a little bit of a rest. I think we're almost ready.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, final contest in Ring A. Your winner by a unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Anthony Ibekwe, Finchley. Well done, lads, and that concludes our boxing. Thank you very much. Anthony
Ibekwe. As I said, a lot of the paperwork that gets submitted doesn't always have the correct spelling, so Anthony Ibekwe, to avoid any confusion, is our winner. And out he goes over the top rope. He's going to quickly come down and join us. Hopefully he's pretty delighted with his day's work. Here he comes. You hearing me, Anthony? You hearing me? Riviera Box Cup champion, so you definitely can hear me. That was a really good fight. We sort of hoped we'd save the best till last. Really, really watchable. It takes two to make a great fight, and I felt like that was kind of what you came for, wasn't it?
Yeah. Considering I only had one fight here when I wanted two, that made up for a lot. Went against a very good opponent, persistent, very fit, especially for a heavyweight. Getting the win, I couldn't ask for more.
About you, though, I mean, a lot of those things you showed yourself. Great fitness, great engine. I think one of the things we picked up on, really fluid in attack as well. Punching, combination punching, finding the target. There was a lot to like there. Would you say that's one of your strengths?
Not exactly, no. Putting my punches together, obviously in sparring and training, it's always fine. I always have a little problem in my bouts. Today, not so much. I knew because I was going against a good opponent, an Irish one, so I knew it was going to be tough. So I had to just dig deep for this one. Happy I put it together.
Yeah, you did really well. What do you think this sport has in store for you? Where do you want to take this amateur career of yours?
Oh, there's no other choice. I'm going pro. Yeah, I'm going all the way. Because I'm not doing this for nothing. I made a lot of sacrifices, so yeah, I'm not doing this for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good time to be a professional heavyweight. When do you think that will be? Will you stay around in the amateurs to get a bit more experience, or is the pro sort of lure of the pros not too far away?
As you saw, I did decently today, but a few things I need to brush up on. I'm a little rusty, so I'll give myself 2 more years, I'd say. Then I'm ready to go pro. I just need to brush up on a few things, but not too long.
I hope in about 10 years' time we can show you this footage, and you've gone to the very, very top. Long way home for you today, though, Finchley. So how are you going to celebrate?
With the friends, as always. With everyone at my club boxed well. Although we all didn't win, we're all going to celebrate still. Great performance by all of us. Just spending time with the club.
Yeah, you've done brilliant. Thank you very much for coming and joining us. Riviera Box Cup champion, congratulations.